Above all, that's the best training for learning Krishna consciousness. You don't learn by studying. You learn by doing Sankirtan. And this is the secret. Some people think you learn by studying. You don't really learn that much. But if you go on Sankirtan regularly, you learn a lot about Krishna consciousness, and you get deep realizations. So Tamal Kirshna Maharaj was able to please Srila Prabhupada in a very significant way because he developed the Sankirtan movement in the beginning from Seattle in 1969-70, and then expanding to San Francisco, and then expanding to Los Angeles, and then all over the country. So in those years, 68, 69, 70, 71, by 71 and 72, Sankirtan began to explode. And when we get to 74, 75, 76, it exploded. It was an atomic bomb. And I'm going to read you a little bit about the development of the Sankirtan movement under the guidance of Prabhupada, but through one of his main devotees, Tamal Kirshna Goswami Maharaj. This is a letter that Prabhupada wrote to Tamal Kirshna Goswami Maharaj the 28th of December 1974. And he says, "Please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter dated 12/11/74, in other words, December the 11th, 1974, and have noted the contents carefully. I was extremely pleased to hear your report from your traveling buses. It sounds as if your program is very, very wonderful, and I am very encouraged to hear that such a program is coming along so nicely. I am glad that you have understood the importance of my books. Therefore, I am stressing it so much. Let everyone take these books. If a person simply reads one page, then he is getting something substantial, a real eternal benefit. Or if he hands it over to his friend and he reads one page, the same result is there. So continue these festivals constantly and make them all Krishna conscious. Overflood the whole country by this preaching work. Let the whole United States become Vaishnavas. Then everyone else in the whole world will follow. That is my real ambition." So now we see the primary importance Prabhupada gives to Sankirtan movement, and especially book distribution. He's saying if a person just reads one page, they will be eternally benefited. And if he can give that one book to someone else to read, that eternal benefit is there also. And he says, let the whole United States become Vaishnavas, then everyone else in the world will follow. That is my real ambition. So if you want to please Prabhupada, this is the formula. Come out on Sankirtan. Every week, almost every week, we're going out on Sankirtan, and every week people keep coming up with very clever reasons why they can't come. In fact, the reasons are getting better and better, more clever. It can't be the same reason every week. That wouldn't be good. So they have to come up with reasons that are more and more clever and intelligently crafted why they can't come. Why they can't come? It's very simple. Because they don't want to please Prabhupada. This is the one thing that pleased Prabhupada the most, is going out on Sankirtan and distributing his books and preaching to people and distributing prasadam and, of course, chanting Hare Krishna. So, if you're not interested in pleasing Prabhupada, I can understand. Don't come out on Sankirtan. It's very simple. But if you want to please the founder of this movement, and please his guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and please the entire Vaishnava acharyas, going right back to Lord Brahma, and ultimately you want to please Krishna, then you must come out of Sankirtan. It's absolute necessity. So Prabhupada says here, let the whole United States become Vaishnavas. Then everyone else in the whole world will follow. That is my real ambition. This is the real purpose why Srila Prabhupada came to the United States in 1965, why he went to the trouble of publishing so many books, why he started the Sankirtan movement in New York City in 1965, 66, and why he printed so many books. This is what his guru wanted. This is what Lord Chaitanya wanted. Shri Krishna Sankirtan. Glories to the Sankirtan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the transcendental of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables one to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. So it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. What is the benediction moon? Lord Chaitanya is called Chaitanya Chandra. He is the full moon of blessing. And the Sankirtan movement is the way to spread the blessing of of Lord Chaitanya all through the world. So he says, I am glad that you have understood the importance of my books, therefore I am stressing it so much. Let everyone take these books. If he simply reads one page, then he is getting something substantial, a real eternal benefit. Or if he hands it over to his friend and he reads one page, the same result is there. So continue these festivals constantly and make them all Krishna conscious. So Tamal Kirshna Maharaj was traveling around the United States. He had, I think, up to 8 buses, big buses, full of devotees, and a temple and a kitchen. And they were going town to town all over the United States, chanting Hare Krishna, distributing Prabhupada's books, and sending all the money that they were making to the BBT, Prabhupada's book distribution organization, book printing and distribution organization. Part of the money was being used to open temples also. And he says, overflood the whole country by this preaching work. Let the whole United States become Vaishnavas. Then everyone else in the whole world will follow. That is my real ambition. Therefore, your program is very glorious. This is really preaching. Your intelligence is being properly utilized. In the beginning, you took up the distribution of BTGs and you sold the most. Now, you have taken up this van program and you also will be successful in the same way. This preaching spirit will make you recognized by Krishna. So if you don't want to be recognized by Krishna, stay home. Don't come on Sankirtan. But if you want to be recognized by Krishna, come on Sankirtan and preach. He says, this is really preaching. Your intelligence is being properly utilized. In the beginning, you took up the distribution of BTGs and you sold the most. Now you have taken up this van program and you will also be successful in the same way. This preaching spirit will make you recognized by Krishna. There is so much wonderful potential in USA for this type of program. So organize hundreds of such parties. This is fulfilling the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I am very glad to hear that not only you are maintaining such program, but that you want to expand it. Yes, this is our philosophy, Anandam Buddhivardhanam. It means to expand or to increase. Therefore, I strongly encourage you to double your program by getting 3 more buses if you can do it. There is no difficulty. The BBT will help. I have written Hansa Duda one letter to give you the loan of $30,000. BBT means 50% is for printing books and 50% for construction of temples. So your buses are all moving temples. Don't worry. There will be no scarcity of money. Go on with your program and increase more and more. In the end of your letter, you mentioned that people are not very much eager to go to temples, but with your program, you are bringing the temple to the people. Yes, this is a very important point. You should have picked up this idea very nicely. No, I'm sorry. Yes, this is a very important point. Yes, you have picked up this idea very nicely of bringing the temples to the people. In this way, you will give everyone the opportunity to step in the direction of back to Godhead, back to home. So you and Vaishnava and Vishnujan Maharaj and all of your nice brahmacharis, counting strongly with great enthusiasm, continue strongly with great enthusiasm and determination to spread this Krishna consciousness movement all over your country, and Lord Chaitanya will certainly be pleased with you. So if we want to please Krishna, if you want to please Lord Chaitanya, if you want to please Prabhupada, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and all the acharyas, you must come out on Sankirtan. And if you make excuses every week why you can't come, that means you're not serious about Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is named the Sankirtan movement. It's the whole purpose of our movement, is to go out and preach Krishna consciousness to the people. And Prabhupada says that this will give real eternal benefit. He says, let the whole United States become Vaishnavas, then everyone else in the whole world will follow. That is my real ambition. Well, the United States is the leader of the whole world. And if this country becomes Krishna conscious, the whole world will accept it. If you want to satisfy Lord Chaitanya's prophecy that the name of Krishna will be heard in every town and village, just simply come out of Sankirtan in Seattle. You'll meet people from every town and village in the whole world walking in the streets of Seattle. In the university, there are people from every country, or most of the countries of the world. In downtown Seattle, Pike Place Market, there are people from all over the world. So you don't have to be a millionaire to buy so many plane tickets to fly to every country in the world. You just go in Sankirtan, downtown Seattle, you will meet people from every part of the world. That way you're distributing, you're satisfying Lord Chaitanya's prophecy, Prativiteya Chayata Nagaradigrama, Sarvatma Prachar, Haibhidmirmava. You're spreading the mercy of Lord Chaitanya to every town and village. And Prabhupada says to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj, you have picked up this idea very nicely. What is the idea? He's saying, not everybody likes to go to the temple, so now we're bringing the temple to the people. That's what Sankirtan is. You bring the temple to the people. Because the devotees are coming with Bhagavad Gita and Prabhupada's literature. They're coming with prasadam. Our crew has already made around 150, 200 burritos. And I think there are cookies also. So we're bringing them prasadam, we're bringing them Bhagavad Gita, we're bringing them pictures of Krishna, we're bringing them flowers offered to Krishna, we're bringing them incense offered to Krishna, we're bringing them Krishna, we're bringing them the temple. So you should be part of this. And Prabhupada says, you have picked up this idea very nicely of bringing the temples to the people. In this way, you will give everyone the opportunity to step in the direction of back to Godhead, back to home. So you and Vishnujan Maharaj and all of your nice brahmacharis continue strongly with great enthusiasm and determination to spread this Krishna consciousness movement all over your country, and Lord Chaitanya will be very pleased with you. So here is the formula how we can attain actually the perfection of life, that is pleasing Guru and Krishna. So Prabhupada has also written to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj. He says, on the 13th of November 1975, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter, undated, and I was very pleased to read the contents. This is Lord Chaitanya's blessing upon you, that you are executing his order. Priti vite achayata nagar adigram. Sarvatma prachara haibe muranama. Wow. This is Lord Chaitanya's prophecy and his order. And that in every town and village in the world, all living entities, not only human beings, all living entities, will hear the holy name of the Lord. This is Lord Chaitanya's blessing upon you, that you are executing his order. Prativite achayata nagaradigrama. Sarvatra prachara haibe muranama. You are doing this very nicely. I heard that the Western Zone distributed more than your Radha Damodar traveling Sankirtan parties. Is there a competition between you and Jayatirtha Prabhu? That is nice. The BBT says that they are publishing at the speed of my translating, and that you will distribute at the pace of their publishing. That's nice. Jai Shri Radha Nilamadhava Ki Jai. That is very nice. But still, I am ahead in my translation work. They owe me now the 6th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. I am working on the 7th canto already. So Prabhupada was writing at a blinding speed, a very fast speed, and the devotees were having a hard time keeping up with him in composing the books and then printing them. And then Tamal Kirshna Maharaj was promising to distribute them as soon as they came off the press. I am very pleased that already you have held 50 festivals in the colleges. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. And Param Vijayate, American boys, Prabhupada's being very witty here. He says, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. He's saying that all glories to the Sankirtan movement, which is the prime benediction for humanity at large. And then Prabhupada says, Param Vijayate, American boys. All glories to the American boys, right? Because they're distributing Prabhupada's books, Krishna's message. Yes, you are doing so very nicely. So many Vaishnavas have taken birth in America. Now America is going to be glorified. So many people are afraid of the American CIA, but now they will welcome Americans as American Vaishnavas. Now maintain your status quo. You are in a very good position. To manage a Sankirtan party nicely is more precious than all other activities. That is the verdict of Bhagavad Gita and the mission of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So where is that verdict? Idam te guyam, idam te paramam guyam, mad bhakti swabidasyati, bhakti mai param kritva, mam ivaisasya samsaya, natatasman manusye sukaschit me priyakritama, bhavita bhavita, anyway, let's see. 18th chapter, 70th verse, he says, Nata chasman manasyesu kaschit me priyakritama. And Bhavita nacha me tasmad anya priyataro bhuvi. He says, For one who explains this Bhagavad Gita to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end he will come back to me. Generally, it is advised that Bhagavad Gita be discussed amongst the devotees only, for those who are not devotees will understand neither Krishna nor Bhagavad Gita. Those who do not accept Krishna as he is, and Bhagavad Gita as it is, should not try to explain Bhagavad Gita whimsically and become offenders. Bhagavad Gita should be explained to persons who are ready to accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is a subject matter for the devotees only and not for philosophical speculators. Anyone, however, who tries sincerely to present Bhagavad Gita as it is will advance in devotional activities and reach the pure devotional state of life. As a result of such pure devotion, he is sure to go back home, back to Godhead. So, you want to go back to Godhead in this lifetime? Come out on Sankirtan. Distribute Bhagavad Gita. You don't want to go back to Godhead in this lifetime? Don't ever come on Sankirtan. Don't preach. Don't distribute Bhagavad Gita. You will stay in the world, birth after birth. So it's a decision you have to make. You're not going to go back to Godhead working in Microsoft or Amazon. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? No. How are you going to go back to Godhead? Coming out on Sankirtan, which is the prime benediction for humanity at large. It spreads the rays of the benediction moon, meaning it spreads Lord Chaitanya's mercy. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. In other words, you understand the philosophy of Krishna consciousness only by coming on Sankirtan, not simply by studying. You won't understand. You have to come on Sankirtan to understand Bhagavad Gita. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss. Yeah, you want to be happy? Really? You have to come on Sankirtan. And it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. You want to taste nectar? You don't buy a bottle of wine to taste nectar. You buy a box of Bhagavad Gitas and take it out and distribute it on Sankirtan. That's the way you taste the nectar. So here we have nectar and bliss and knowledge and eternal life and the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Why would someone not want to come out of Sankirtan? Only because they hate themselves. Therefore, they purposely would do something to avoid it. And that's why people use all their intelligence to find reasons why not to come out on Sankirtan. They don't use their intelligence to organize their life so they can come out on Sankirtan. That means you hate yourself. Therefore, you will deny yourself the possibility to go back to Godhead in this lifetime. You're not going to go back to Godhead by avoiding Sankirtan, but you will go back to Godhead by dedicating your life to Sankirtan, as Tamal Kirshna Maharaj did. So Prabhupada says, Param Vijayate, American boys. Yes, you are doing very nicely. So many Vaishnavas have taken birth in America. Now America is going to be glorified. So many people are afraid of the American CIA, but now they will welcome Americans as American Vaishnavas. Now maintain your status quo, meaning maintain your steadiness in doing Sankirtan every day. They were going out. They had no other activity. They were simply going around in these buses, and there was about 8 buses, city to city, town by town, village by village in the United States, distributing Prabhupada's books, holding festivals. At this date, 13th of November, they had already done 50 festivals. Now, we're not as good as they are, but we are doing 5 major festivals. We already did Color Festival, now we're going to do Ananda Mela, which is our biggest festival, and then Janmashtami, and then Rath Yatra with the real Rathkat this year, and then the Lights of India or Diwali. Those are 5 major festivals in which Large numbers of people come. It's a great opportunity to preach. We also did the Northwest Folklife Festival this year, which was a big success. So many people came. Sometimes people say, oh, why is Harivilas doing so many festivals, spending all this money? And it gets everybody tired. Huh? Tired. What, you want to just sleep? Is that what life is all about, going to sleep? But here, Prabhupada is congratulating Tamal Kirshna Maharaj for having done 50 festivals. So obviously, this is what Lord Chaitanya used to do. He used to have festivals. Massive festivals with massive prasadam distribution. We have received good reports from Europe, Paris, Geneva, Amsterdam, and Bhagavan is doing very well. We have just now received Italian Easy Journey and Ishopanishad. The Bombay Temple Progress construction has now begun. It was started by you. It is a very nice project. The temple is very large and magnificent, and there are so many facilities for guests, restaurant, theater. So I am remaining here, he's talking about Bombay, to see that the temple construction is completed. We hope that it may be completed within 3 months. This was on 13th of November 1975. Now it is understood from the report of Rameshwara that Jayatirtha's zone is number 1 and that you are number 2. How is this possible? I hope that so Prabhupada is pushing him to distribute more books. This was Prabhupada's purpose because his guru instructed him, the last instruction, or one of the last instructions he received from Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Prabhupada asked him, how can I serve you? He said, if you have any extra money, print books, print books, print books. So Prabhupada has printed over 500 million books so far, and its number is increasing all the time. Therefore, we should take Prabhupada's instructions seriously. Param Vijayate, American disciples, right? So we are American disciples. We should become serious about this Sankirtan because it was very dear to Srila Prabhupada. Then he also has written to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj. When I was in Paris, Tamal Kirshna Maharaj inspired me to start with him the first Sankirtan party in Paris. This was in 1970. And we went out the first time. There were only about 4 or 5 of us. I actually have a picture of that first Sankirtan party. I just received it from a friend of mine in France. And actually, we all felt really good. Why? Because we felt like we were coming closer to Prabhupada. Because Sankirtan, and not only Prabhupada, closer to Lord Chaitanya by going out on Sankirtan. So we should actually feel like that. If we come out today, it's a beautiful day, it's sunny, it's not raining, and you should feel as if you're coming closer to Lord Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada. I remember that first time we went out, it was a sunny day like this, and no one had ever seen a Sankirtan party before. And when we went out on the street and started chanting, we all had shaved heads. Everyone was looking at us like we just came from Mars. You know, they thought we were extraterrestrials. And we didn't have any books. There were no books at that time. So Tamal Kirshna Maharaj made us buy these straw type of, baskets. And then we put a few coins in it, so when you shook the basket, it made some noise. You know? So we'd go up to people and say, Hare Krishna! And they would get the idea, and they'd take some money out and put it in. They thought we were professional beggars, like gypsies, you know. But still, because they were entertained, they would give us something, you know. And we wouldn't get much donations, but whatever we got was always just enough just enough to have a little bit of prasadam that day. We couldn't pay any bills like electric bills, gas bills. So eventually they cut all those things off in our apartment. Then they tried to throw us out of that apartment. They got a magistrate to put a lock on the apartment with a letter, don't touch this, otherwise you go to jail. The first thing we did was break the lock and went in anyway. And they cut off the electricity and gas. But it didn't stop us. We were not worried. We knew somehow or other Prabhupada and Krishna will take care of us. And they did. And they did. So in another letter, the 13th of August, 1974, Prabhupada writes to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj, "My dear Tamal Kirshna Maharaj, please accept my blessings. I am in receipt of your letter dated July 27th, along with BBT loan proposal. Yes, regarding the buses, Bali Maradan must give you the loan." So Prabhupada was loaning Maharaj large amounts of money to buy more buses in order to have more devotees, in order to distribute more books. And now you know what really pleases Prabhupada. Regarding the society's leaders emphasizing business, you should understand what is the meaning of business. Business means to help the preaching. Preaching needs financial help. Otherwise, we have no need for business. So far as I understand, our book business is sufficient to support our movement. I do not want the preaching to be at the expense of managing. Manager must also be a preacher. Otherwise, who will want to follow him? Regarding your visiting centers and giving advice on management and preaching in many zones, yes, do it cooperatively. Hope this meets you in good health. Your everywhere Vishal, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. And Prabhupada puts an extra note. We have to plan our activities in such a way that we become stronger, not weaker. Physically, I am becoming weak, so you boys become stronger. Also, at Mayapur, they are wanting money and grains. So what are you doing about this? So you see, Prabhupada was always encouraging cooperation amongst the devotees. If they need money and grains in Mayapur, and he's loaning money to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj to buy another bus, why? To increase Sankirtan. And if they increase Sankirtan, it will increase more money, more devotees, more books. Therefore, they should also help Mayapur. We see here that Prabhupada was not so enthusiastic about encouraging business. He told me personally once, I said to him, Prabhupada, I think we'll be able to support this new temple. This is when we got our first temple in Paris. By starting this perfume business. He looked at me very sternly and said, your business is Sankirtan. You are brahmachari. If there is some grihastha, they can do some business, but your business is preaching and Sankirtan. He stopped me immediately. And that's what we did, preaching and Sankirtan. So that should be our primary activity in our leisure. Now everybody has leisure time, right? You don't work 24 hours, 7 days a week. Saturday is a day of leisure. Leisure means Sankirtan. It doesn't mean chilling out on the sofa. It means Sankirtan. That's what leisure, that's what relaxation is. Sankirtan is relaxation. You relax all the tension of the work and material duties, and you engage in pleasing the Lord. So that is our only real business. He says, I do not want the preaching to be at the expense of managing. So far as I understand, our book business is sufficient to support our movement. So actually, if we engage in serious book distribution, there will never be any lack of money. There will always be plenty of money for the temple and for everyone. Why? Because more books go out, more devotees come. More devotees come, more money comes. More money comes, more books go out. More books go out, more money comes. More devotees come. More devotees come, more money comes. More money comes, more books get printed. More books get printed, more books are distributed. More books are distributed, more devotees come. More devotees come, more money comes. Huh? It's a nice circle of opulence. Also, Prabhupada wrote to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj, he says, "Please accept my blessings." This is September the 8th, 1974. My dear Tamal Kirshna Goswami, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated September the 4th, 1974. Regarding my health, I was lying almost unconscious. Now, by the grace of Krishna, I am walking in the morning, but I am still very weak. Yeah, I went to Janmashtami and Vyasa Puja in August 1974 in Vrindavan, and the temple there was just being built. It was still a construction site. The only building that was up was Prabhupada's little house, which is still there. And but it was very hot in August 1974 in Vrindavan, and the devotees had put Prabhupada's bed outside, but there was nothing outside. It was just a construction site. Right? And I remember one night, there was only one outhouse, and that was in the back of the temple compound, and that's where, and they had set Prabhupada's bed, not next to the outhouse, but some distance away from it, but it was generally in the back of the temple compound, if you've ever been to Vrindavan temple. And there was only one electric light. This is like real India, right? And there was no running water. There was only one well. You had to draw the water from the well. And there was no place for people like myself to sleep. There were no buildings. They were just building the temple. So we were sleeping outside on the sand. You know, they used sand to make cement. We were sleeping on the sand. And I remember I had to go use the bathroom, but to get to the bathroom I had to walk past Prabhupada's bed, which is outside, and the light was behind him, and I could see him sitting on the edge of his bed, but I couldn't exactly see him. It was too dark because his back was to the light. But I knew Prabhupada was there, and I had to walk somewhat near to his bed to get to the outhouse. And as I was walking, and it's like 10, maybe past 10 o'clock, it was very dark. And out of nowhere, I hear this very deep, resonating sound. He said, "Harivilas." I said, "Yes, Prabhupada." He said, "Sankirtan must continue." And that's it. That's all he said. And in the dark, you could only hear some crickets, you know. That's all. There was no other sound. Maybe way in the distance there was some Hare Krishna. Somebody was singing on the bank of the Yamuna, but far away. It was a distant sound. And he said like that. And I was thinking to myself, why did he say that? You know, now I understand why he said that. Because, the first 4 or 5 years I was in the movement, we did Sankirtan 10 to 16 hours a day. Right? Now, by 1974, that was beginning to wind down, and it was my first time in India. But what does he tell me? Sankirtan must continue. In a very deep voice, he said it. So, here he's saying, I'm feeling very weak. Neither do I feel any proper appetite, so the weakness is there. But I feel that I am progressing a little each day. So your preaching work is very encouraging to me. You have got the proper field now. So continue with the cooperation of Vishnujan Maharaj so that your example can be followed by others. Your program for distributing books and having the street festivals and then preaching and making devotees is very good. Also, by teaching by your personal example and attending to the deity worship is the most convincing. Example is better than precept. I am glad to note that the 24-hour kirtana was going on. So it is by your chanting that I am now saved from the dangerous condition. It was very serious. I remember that. Prabhupada could hardly walk. He was very, very sick. And but he still, on his Vyasa Puja day, he still sat on the Vyasa, although he was very, very weak, and he spoke in a very low voice. But still he was preaching. He never stopped preaching. I am glad to note that the 24-hour kirtan was going on. It is by your chanting that I am now saved from the dangerous condition. It was very serious. Anyway, regarding the constant 24-hour kirtan, you should not do anything impractical. So he's saying, look, if you can't maintain all the other programs because you're doing 24 kirtan, stop it. But if you can maintain all the programs and do 24-hour kirtan, do it. Because it's helping me, he's saying. It's helping me get better from my sickness. I thank you for sending the $1,000 to the ISKCON Food Relief. We are using the monies that have already been sent from USA and Mayapur for purchasing grains. In Bombay, they also have a very nice prasadam distribution program. I have been receiving letters from Satrup Goswami, Das Goswami, about his successful library program. So I think you can also take up this program in conjunction with your Sankirtan festivals. Get standing orders for Srimad Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, as many as possible. This is very good preaching work, and so forth. So you see how Prabhupada is very pleased that devotees are chanting, and he's very pleased that they're having festivals. He's very pleased that they're distributing books, and he's very pleased that they're doing 24-hour Sankirtan, Kirtan. And he's saying, continue this, it is helping me. So we see the importance of the spiritual activities of the devotees. On the other hand, he did indicate that if he gets sick and he looks like he's suffering, it's because of the sins of his disciples, not because something he did wrong. So the disciples should be very careful not to commit any sinful activities, otherwise it affects the guru. Okay, well, maybe we'll read one more. And this is a letter Prabhupada wrote to Tamal Kirshna Maharaj on the 23rd of October, 1974. He says, My dear Tamal Kirshna Goswami, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letter dated October 8, 1974, and have noted the contents. Your letter was forwarded from Bombay, but the letter from Rameshwar was also not enclosed. Regarding Sankirtan and book distribution, both should go on. But book distribution is more important. It is Brihat Kirtan. In Tokyo airport, one boy had come up to me asking if he could speak with me. I said yes. And then he asked me, Swamiji, where do you get all that knowledge in your books? Of course, it is Krishna's knowledge, not mine, but the effect is there. So, for Sankirtan, book distribution is better. Book distribution is also Kirtan. Regarding making hundreds of traveling parties in the USA, yes, do that, please, as far as possible. I hope this meets you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. So you see how much Prabhupada was pushing book distribution, not distributing Harry Potter book, but Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and so forth. He said, the Christians have distributed hundreds and millions of books, but only one book called Bible. But we have 40 big books So just see the potential. We can distribute 40 times more than the Christians, because we have 40 books. They only have one. Right? So Prabhupada was always thinking in a very dynamic way. But he was giving most importance to book distribution, which he calls Brihat Mridanga, the big Mridanga. One Mridanga can be heard maybe, I don't know, maximum 100, 200 feet. But a book can go all over the world. That's how powerful a book can be. So we should take up the Sankirtan very seriously. We're going out today at 1 o'clock. In 1 hour, we're going out. Who would like to come out today on Sankirtan? Who wants to go back to Godhead, please Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya and Krishna, and become an example of the philosophy? Haribol. Well, good, good. Yes. It's not enough hands. I don't see enough hands. Let's see some more hands. Not enough women are coming out. I only see one hand that went up. 2 hands went up. 1 hand. The second hand went down. Wow. That's embarrassing. The men are outdoing the women? No, come on. Usually the women can outdo the men, but now the men are outdoing the women. Wow, that's terrible. Well, I know Pranay is coming. He's good Sankirtan man. Yes, we should take this very seriously. If you want to under the real Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, and Bhakti Vedanta is Sankirtan. That's how you advance in these academic disciplines. It's not really academic. It's endemic. Do you know the difference between academic and endemic? Anybody know what endemic means? Huh?
Like a disease.
A disease.
Like spreading.
Sankirtan is a disease?
No.
Huh? What? Okay, well, my understanding of endemic, I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but it means something that is naturally existing in you. It can be a disease that you spread, but it's something that is indwelling. So the Sankirtan movement is part of our DNA. What is Sankirtan? It's glorifying the Lord. So that is, you know, Jivera Swarupahaya Nityera Krishnadas. It's part of our being. We are meant to please the Lord. Why did Bhisma Pitamaha teach the Vishnu Sahasranam Sutram? And he told Yudhishthira. What does endemic mean? What is it? Huh?
It's an adjective and also a noun.
Yeah, as a noun?
It's a noun. The noun is an endemic plant or animal.
I know, but that's not the meaning of it. It's just...
I think the meaning should be spreading. Spreading.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says something that's natural or a characteristic.
Yeah.
To a people or place.
Yeah, that's my point. This is Jivera Swarupaya Nityera Krishnadas. We are the eternal servant of Krishna. So, if you're an eternal servant of Krishna, your natural activity is glorify the Lord. And what better way to glorify the Lord than to distribute the Lord's own words? Bhagavad Gita. You see? It's endemic. It's inborn in us. It's part of our DNA. It's not a disease. It can be used in one way as a disease, not a disease, but spreading a disease.
This is an example, an outbreak in Madagascar where the disease is endemic. Already has involved.
Yeah, endemic means it's part of that place. See?
Okay.
So we want to have an outbreak of this disease called Harinam Sankirtan. We want it to infect everyone in Seattle, right? But it's not only Seattle, because there are people from all over the world here as tourists and as immigrants. So you want to spread the holy name in every town and village, you just come out with us to Seattle, to the university or the Pike Place Market. You'll meet people from everywhere. See? And the Sankirtan movement is endemic to every human being, because it's every soul, because we are the eternal servant of Krishna. You see? So the difference between endemic and academic. Academic means nonsense. Endemic means your natural position. Yeah? Academic is an artificial thing. It's what you learn in school. What do they teach in school? They teach you to be a demon. Or at least they teach you to be demon-oriented. Demon-friendly, let's put it like that. But endemic means you're eternal servant of Krishna. That's your nature. So we want to please Prabhupada, we want to please Lord Chaitanya, we want to please Krishna, we want to please our entire sampradaya. Therefore, we should want to come out on Sankirtan, which is the prime benediction for humanity at large. It spreads the rays of the benediction moon. Lord Chaitanya is the benediction moon. Chaitanya Chandra means the moon of benediction. Lord Chaitanya appears on the full moon night. Right? And the light of the full moon, especially, is very soothing and friendly. Okay, so thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to His Holiness Tamal Kirshna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Hari Bol. Yeah.
12:20 when we close the we'll start Guru Puja.
Yeah. Okay. You want to sing? Sing? No, Arti. Huh? Okay. Ki bajayo jaya gora chande arati ke soba. Jana vitata vane Jagamana Lovaja Ayo Jaya Gora Chande Aruti Kesoba Jana vitata vane jagamana loba. Jana vitata vane jagamana loba. Jivadaki nitaya chan Manmin Gadadhara Nikate Advaita Shini Vasa Chatatara Nikate Advaita Shini Vasa Chatatara Jayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Ke Soba Jana Vitata Bane Jagamana Loba Jana Vitata Bane Jagamana Loba Ibaboshi Nachingora Jan Rajna Singha Sane Jibaboshi Arati Koren Brahma Adideva Gane Arati Koren Brahma Adideva Gana Shiva Jayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Kesova Navitata Vane Jagamana Loba Shivanadari Adhikari Shamaradulaya Anantayam Panchaya Mukunda Vasu Gosadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gosadigaya Kibajayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Kesova Jana Vitata Vane Jagamana Loba Jana Vitata Vane Jagamana Loba Shankha Bhaje Kanta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala Kiba Shankha Bhaje Kanta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala Madhura Mitanga Bhaje Paramarasala Madhura Mitanga Bhaje Paramarasala Shiva Jayo Jaya Gora Chande Arati Kesava Shiva Jayo Navitata Vane Jagamana Loba Navitata Vane Jagamana Loba baje, ganta baje, baje madhura baje, shanka baje, ganta baje, madhura baje, shanka baje, ganta baje, madhura baje, shanka baje, ganta baje, madhura baje, madhura baje, madhura baje. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Haribo, 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 Nitagor, Haribo. Nitagor, Haribo, 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 Haribo. Ki babaho koti chandra jini vadana ujvala. Mala dese banamala kare jala mala gala dese banamala kare jala mala. Jaya Jaya Gora Chande Arati Kesava Navita Gavane Jagamana Lova Navita Gavane Jagamana Lova Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Bol Nita Gaur Nita Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Bol Nita Gaur Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Nityananda Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, 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 Bo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Bo, Hare Bo, Tagore Haribo, Tagore Premanandi ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parvajika Chasta Saraswati Shri Maharaj Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parvajika Chasta Saraswati Shri Maharaj Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi ki jai. Namacharya Srila Harivilas Prabhu ki jai. Prem Se Kahosh Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Vaiti Radha Sri Vasudeva Gaura Bhaktivedanta ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Samkunda Radha Kunda ki Govardhan ki jai. His Holiness Tamal Kirshna Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Gaur Premanandi Haribo, all glories to assemble devotees, all glories to assemble devotees, all glories to assemble devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanandi Haribo. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Shri Guru Bandhamoi Shabadana Mate Bandhamoi Shabadana Mate Jahar prasade bai he bhavato riyaja Jahar prasade bai he bhavato riyaja Krishna prapti jaha hoite Krishna prapti hai jaha hoite Gurur mukha padma baika chitete ko riyavaika Gurur mukha padma baika chitete ko riyavaika Harana koriya mane asha Harana koriya mane asha Shri Guru Chatanirati Eshayo Tamagati যে প্রসাদে পুরে সর্ব আশা, যে প্রসাদে পুরে সর্ব আশা, चक्षुदान दिल जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से, चक्षुदान दिल जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से, दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित, दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित, प्रेम भक्ति जगाइते अविद्या विनाश जाइते, प्रेम भक्ति जगाइते अविद्या विनाश जाइते, বেদে গায় যার চরিত্র, বেদে গায় যার চরিত্র, শ্রী গুরু করুণা সিন্ধু আদম জনার বন্ধু, শ্রী গুরু করুণা সিন্ধু আদম জনার বন্ধু, লোকনাথ লোকের জীবন, লোকনাথ লোকের জীবন, आहा प्रभु करो दया दे हमारे पद छाया, आहा प्रभु करो दया दे हमारे पद छाया, गुरुदेव करो दया दे हमारे पद छाया, आहा प्रभु करो दया देख हमारे पद छाया, हे बेजज गणपति भुवन, हे बेजज गणपति भुवन, प्रभुपाद पतित पावन, जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद, जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद, जय तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज, तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी, तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज, तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी, प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद, नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी प्रशांत देश तारिणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी इति नामिने Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Adaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Oh Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nita Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nita Gora Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nita Gora Hari Bol. जय विष्णुपाद प्रमाण से प्रभु शिष्य माता बच्चन भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय इस्कॉन फाउंडर श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्री रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तबिंद की जय राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय विधान मथुरा धाम की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की गंगा मैया की जमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की अनंत कुटी वैष्णव बिंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हिज ग्रेस तमाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी बेस्ट पूजा राइट हाँ हैप्पीनेस महोत्सव की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरे हरे बोल
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाखया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं